Tonight on McLaughlin on Your Side, a frustrated consumer reaches out after buying a counterfeit product online and getting the runaround from his bank after he tried to dispute the credit card charge. Ross is here with more on this. So Ross, what happened?
Well, it's really easy to get caught up in this. The ads look legitimate, sometimes like familiar company names, but when the merchandise arrives, it may not be what you expect. It happened to Andrew Forrest from Vancouver, and he says it was a hassle dealing with the counterfeit seller and his bank.
Ads for the heater came up on Facebook.
The portable heaters arrived looking like this, damaged and crushed. He knew something was wrong.
The care for an electronic product was not there at all.
He paid $182 for them. They were supposed to plug in and sit flush with the wall. See a problem? That's not good.
You can't have a heater falling out of your wall socket.
Unsafe and a possible electrical hazard.
I expected the credit card company to do a chargeback.
Nope. It all started in November with the order, dealing with the overseas company trying to return the product to China. Then, he says, communication stopped in April and the website disappeared. Next, turning to Scotiabank to dispute the charge.
I ended up with a runaround, classic runaround.
Going all the way to the office of the president, the bank stating, you were advised per Visa's dispute regulation, the merchandise needs to be returned and the tracking number and refund voucher required to proceed with the case. But
we advise the consumer to immediately just throw it away, destroy the product.
The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre determined the online company was a counterfeit seller. We've blurred the name because it's piggybacking and similar to a legitimate company. Forrest says he provided this to Scotiabank, but got no result. So what do you do if you get a counterfeit product?
Do I have to send it back to the supplier to get my money back?
No, we don't recommend that it gets sent back because what they'll do is sell it to somebody else. We recommend that they cut off all communication with the fraudulent company and definitely do not return the product.
And report it to your credit card provider.
As the process went along with Scotiabank, my case was closed a number of times without ever it being communicated to me. I spent hours and I was super frustrated.
We reached out to Scotiabank, the bank telling CTV News it apologized for any inconvenience he may have experienced. It wouldn't offer any transparency and answer our questions regarding its dispute procedures, but Forrest was contacted. Full refund.
It was probably after you intervened, so thank you.
As for buying something like this online again,
just be careful, and especially if you get an ad that pops up on Facebook, be very, very careful.
The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre says the losses tied to merchandise scams are mounting. Total loss reported to the centre in 2019 pre-pandemic, about $3 million. Last year during the pandemic, more than 3 times that, nearly $10 million. And a lot of that attributed to orders for personal protection equipment.
Yeah, this is extremely frustrating, Ross, not only for him to get that product, but then have to deal with the bank. So it's great you could get some action for him. How exactly, though, do consumers protect themselves in these circumstances?
Well, you want to watch out for those pop-up ads on social media. Be wary of fake websites or websites that look like legitimate names piggybacking on a real company. Look for a physical address and confirm that address if it exists in your community. Check out the BBB, look for reviews, and if the price is too good to be true, well, you know it probably is. This story came to us from a CTV News viewer. If you have something you want us to look into, send us an email, McLaughlin on your side at ctv.ca, and there you have it.